The number of millionaires in Iran has exploded despite the country suffering under U.S. sanctions and the COVID-19 pandemic. In 2020, the number of high-net-worth individuals, HNWIs, in Iran grew by 21.6%, way above the global average of 6.3%. The collective wealth of these dollar millionaires grew even faster at 24.3%. Between March and July, the Tehran Stock Exchange's trade values increased by 625% compared with the same period a year earlier, says a report from Capgemini, a consultancy, released on Tuesday, the 29th of June. By comparison, the S&P 500 gained just over 16% during the same period. With access to international assets curtailed by sanctions, many of Iran's wealthy and professional classes put their money into stocks and shares. The resulting bull market has made millionaires out of them. There are now 250,000 millionaires in Iran, according to Capgemini. Most of them live in the capital, Tehran. The Iranian government helped create this millionaire boom by flooding the Tehran Stock Exchange with public money. In September last year, it injected 1% of the Sovereign Wealth Fund, the National Development Fund, into the market and announced another tranche of 25 trillion rials, about $595.2 million, in January. Cryptocurrencies have provided another source of funding for Iran's new millionaires. Cheap electricity in the country has created a thriving Bitcoin mining community. One Iranian Bitcoin miner, who did not want to be named, said the practice was insanely profitable, and that he was earning more from Bitcoin mining than practicing as a lawyer. It is true that some people have actually made millions by mining Bitcoin, he says. It's easily millions of dollars, and given how cheap the Iranian currency is, their millions are worth way more if they stay in the country. Now, the jig is up, he admits. The craze for mining cryptocurrencies became so intense that in May government announced a 4-month ban on the practice. The computing power needed to mine cryptocurrencies was using so much electricity it was causing blackouts elsewhere in the country. Around 72% of HNWIs have invested in cryptocurrencies, says Capgemini's World Wealth Report. The rapid rise of millionaires makes Iran the 14th richest country in the world and the wealthiest in the Middle East, according to Capgemini's estimates. Iran is now even richer than its biggest rival, Saudi Arabia, which ranks 17 with 210,000 millionaires. Extreme wealth in Iran is not new. In the 1990s, children of the wealthy were given the term, agazadeh, or noble-born, due to their extravagant lifestyles. Today, images of their cars and holidays are often flaunted on Instagram, many of them reposted by the channel Rich Kids of Tehran. Among them are offspring of the country's rulers. Atefeh Ashraghi, a great-granddaughter of Iran's supreme ruler, Ayatollah Khomeini, was once photographed in London with a $3,800 handbag.